Hello, all you dilapidated cows and DDT using guppies. Today, we need to chat about basically this guy. So he left a message on my other DDT video that has got so many pissing views because you guys love DDTs apparently, because that's the only one. It's either that or you just like me ranting about how much I hate idiots who don't know how triple D's work because it's so stupid. But anyway, besides that, he also showed how his deck is better than mine. However, my deck is not as good as it should be, and you'll find out by looking at the footage I have here for you. In this deck, I should have Satellite Warrior. For some reason, didn't have it. Thought I did, and tried to summon it on my second turn after his turn, because basically Satellite Warrior, for every synchro monster in your grave, his effect activates. For every single one, destroy a card on your opponent's field, and for every destroyed card, he gains 1,000 attack. However, I activated Ruler No More, so this would have not been, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, and basically, he said his deck was better than mine. This is what I'm trying to get at. And I'm going to tell you why, one, it isn't, and two, why it and every other variant type deck of this normally fails because of how stubborn DDDs are. If you don't know, DDDs work on... So basically, what this guy said to me... Oh my god, I'm so brain dead. Alright, so DDDs work on a heavy pure strategy. They have to be mostly pure. That's why DDD Dave suggests, and this is legit how you have to play it, a 34 endoskeleton deck, and DDD deck, basically. Well, it's 34 cards. You can't play with 34 cards because you're going to have to add 6 from a different method. The method I'm using right now is Dogmatics, because I have Dogmatics, and you're like, oh, I need a couple more cards. That's why I have Dark Ruler No More to space out some more. Don't know if I have anything else though, because yep, deck's quite basic. It is what it is. Now, he says he had Salmon Greats in his deck. Now, I'm gonna be honest. They're not gonna work. It's too contradictory to each other. Salmon Greats are too good at their own strategies. Their attack doesn't add up, and let's say you change your strategy. Some Salmon Greats S code on top of it. No, because if you go first, that strategy is out the window. If you get your Salmon Great cards in your hand, you're gonna brick. I've played this deck so much, I know how it operates. And you play so many spells alone, it's just like, no, you're going to brick. You will brick so hard, and if you don't brick on them, you might brick on Ash Blossom, because you can get multiple Ash Blossoms, and you think, oh, what are the contracts so I can just add to hand? What if you brick on 2 Dark Contracts at the gate and the Dark Contract to the Swamp? You think, that's hard. Dark Contract to the Swamp should be hard to get. And you think to yourself, oh yeah, that's true. It isn't. You will likely get Dark Contract in your hand, and if you get Dark Contract with the gate in your hand, it's even more bricked if you get not Dark Contract, if you get DDD Savant Kepler, the one that searches it, because then you're stuck at a dilemma. If you can't search it, it's even worse. And if you open a hand without Swirl Slime or Necro, your hand's even more deader. And if you can't get those basic fusions out, because you stuffed your deck full of cards that just don't work, then it's annoying. And you think, why am I running Dogmatics? Because it's such an easy engine. When my opponent summons monsters, I summon the basic Dogmatic monster, not the Maiden. I'm not going to say its bloody name. Fuck no. Basically, the level 4 effect, you add the, I think it's level 7? to your hand. I'm not saying their names, they're way too long, and I am autistic. Definitely gonna screw up, but basically, and then you summon that, and then you get a free negate off of board. It helps. Really, it does. And I've said this multiple times, because I've played with this deck. This deck bricks. When it bricks, it makes it makes Monarchs look like God hand when it comes to bricking. Like, Jesus Christ. When this bricks, you'd probably be putting Ash Blossom in defense mode just so you don't take full damage. Because, hell, this thing bricks. Also, he also said about number 90. This is Photon Lord. Basically, number 90 is a XYZ that takes 2 level 8s. However, it is bad. Because this is not Galaxy Eyes. We don't need that monster. Because we can Synchro Summon. Instead, we have the better card. That is Crystal Wing. Synchron. With Crystal Wing, different. They do the same effects, don't have to use an overlay unit, and on top of that, level 5 or if Crystal Wing attacks a level 5 or higher monster, it can literally gain that monster's attack. I believe that's what it is, and that's kind of what my opponent is just about to do to me, I think. Yeah. There we go. He's got Crystal Wing, and you see he attacks directly into my High King Alexander. And by doing this, he destroys it because he gains his attack. Legit, he gained 9k attack. Because I was here like, he can't defeat my High King Alexander. What do you mean? He has 6,000 pissing attack. Hell no, he just jumped right in there. See? And dealt me 300 damage. 3,000 damage. But there are better cards, ironically, than that. Hope Harbinger. Galaxy Eyes Hope Harbinger, I believe number 61? Or that's Prime, I can't remember exactly. But basically, that's better, because it basically does what it does, with the addition of not wasting an overlay unit on top of negating spells. However, it does not negate traps. The thing is, the DDD deck is not on about spam. If you're going second, you think, oh, going second could go into Esco Talker. No, because we play in a meta where control decks run rampant. And I was going to make another video, and I will make another video, and it's going to be on rogue decks. Because rogue decks are nothing but controlling the meta to bend it to their will. And the type of players that come from these, you'd think they were tryhards, meta players. They're not. They make you sound like, I've actually faced one of these types of guys before. Not all people who play rogue decks are like this. But I faced him. He beat me because he was using Cubic. DDDs are disadvantaged when going against Cubic because their effects can be negated and the damage getting dished out is too heavy on top of their own contracts. And I did not have D-Arc, and even if I had D-Arc, I'd have to have Dark Contract of the Witch so his stupid Cubic monster doesn't do 3k up my ass. But still. But keeping this in mind, right, with this deck, because he could not have the same deck profile as me. He could be not using other cards like Borreload, Needle Fiber. If he's not using Needle Fiber, that's even worse. Or he's probably bumped out, what does it say? Cliff Sheet. Oh my god. Yeah. He needs to learn that's not how you play the deck. Bye, guys.